Hello, and welcome to another Tuesday review, and today I want to show you about an eBay purchase I made at the beginning of the summer and I've been using ever since. If you search on eBay for 2 homebrewing beer fermenter 13 gallons HDPE2, okay, or something like that, you're going to come up with this picture right here. $40, buy it now. So you get 2 fermenters at 13 gallons each. And if you search for this seller, cecabu, he has these in singular too. But it's going to cost you a lot to ship them because they're coming all the way from Rancho Cucamonga, California. So it takes about $40 shipping and $40 price, and that's exactly what I paid. So $40 each is the way I'm looking at it. And you get 2 of these fermenters. You can see them here. They are airtight, they are watertight, and they are food safe. Let's get a closer look at them. So this is what it looks like here. It doesn't look as big as it actually is. When I stand right next to it, okay, you see the top here, I'd have to say this is about 12 to 14 inches across. This whole thing, top to bottom, is about 24 inches tall, and I think 16 to 20 inches wide total, and you can look that up. And it has handles here, you can see, that come all the way through on the inside. Right now, sometimes you do have to worry about cleaning out this little area, but otherwise they seem fairly sturdy. So this right here holds 13 and a half gallons. So first thing you want to do is mark it off. And I have here my 2-quart pitcher, and I'm marking it off in gallons, starting down here at 3. So I'm going to keep doing that, and I'm going to let you know exactly how heavy this is. So let's take a look at the lid. Here's the lid. It's very heavy-duty plastic. You can see the gasket right in there creates an airtight, watertight seal on the inside, and it does not have holes in it when it comes to you. Okay, you can see it's a little concave there. I had to use a step bit, one of these things here, and made 2 holes in there, one for my blow-off tube and one for my thermal well. Now the grommet for the thermal well I got at Lowe's, and the grommet for the blow-off tube I just stole off of one of my bucket fermenters that I no longer use. So here's the thermometer I was talking about. It's a 12-inch probe thermometer. Goes right through the center grommet there, goes all the way down into the beer. I want you to be able to see over here. It goes down, when it's through the lid, all the way down to about the 6 or 7 gallon mark, and I'm filling it, when I'm filling up my 13.5 gallon fermenter, up to about the 11 mark. So it's dead center, that thermometer, all the way down to about here, okay? So looking at the actual product down at the bottom, you can see it says Curtec, C-U-R-T-E-C, which is a company that makes plastic containers like this. And I've pulled up the 55-liter wide neck drum. This one is 14.5 gallons, so I'm not sure if they no longer make the 13.5 gallon one or if that is this exact one. However, you can see here, everything is in millimeters. It's a European company, and they say that they source all of their plastics from European countries. You have hand grips, food grade, screw lid, watertight, stock item, ballot quality. They have all these other sizes as well as new bio ones, which are made from renewable materials. They are 100% recyclable, depending on what you put in them, but for homebrewers, when you're done with it, you just throw it in the recycling. And we have the FAQs that I wanted you to see here, the frequently asked questions. If you have any questions about what these are made of, or if you're worried about the food safe, that's the first thing here. Are your products suitable for foodstuffs? And it says all Curtec products are suitable for food contact and comply with the following regulations. And you see it here, okay, including FDA regulations and some European regulations. And any questions that you have about it, Here's all the FAQs on curtech.com. So here is the fermenter filled with 11 gallons of water. We're going to see how heavy it is. So there it is, 11 gallons of water. So there we have it, 98 pounds when totally full, or full with 11 gallons of wort. So 98 pounds, you're going to want somebody else to help you, one person on each side of this. So let me give you a pro tip though. I don't like using these handles. They've never broken on me. They've never come close to breaking on me. They've never been loose. For all intents and purposes, they seem fine to handle this amount of liquid. But that amount of liquid walking through my house kind of scares me. So I don't like to use these handles just because on that one time when they're going to break, I don't want to spread 11 gallons of wort through my house, bringing this thing to the fermentation chamber. So what I do is I take my large pot, my 15-gallon pot in which I do my boil, and I'll lift this into the pot and then have somebody help me lift the entire thing using the steel handles down into the basement to my fermentation chamber before lifting it in using the plastic handles, so that I'm only using the plastic handles at 2 points, one outside and one right next to my fermentation chamber in the basement near a drain. So I guess it comes down to the pros and cons about whether you want to get one of these. So the cons first, okay? It's heavy. It's 98 pounds when it's full. You're going to need help lifting it. And I would suggest using something with steel handles to put this inside of. Another con, you're going to need to drill your own holes in it. Your own hole for a blow-off tube or for a bubbler, your own hole for a thermometer. And if you want to put a spigot on there, which is a great idea because you don't want to lift this thing up to dump it, you're going to have to get yourself a step bit capable of providing the hole necessary for whatever spigot you're installing. The pros, it's somewhat opaque. Very little light gets through it. You can see that when you're trying to see the line on there, you have to shine a light inside there to see the line the first time when you're marking it. It is food safe, it's airtight, and you can do your entire 10-gallon batch in one vessel. So your dry hopping, one vessel. Your yeast, one vessel. Everything is in that one. You don't have to split anything. So for $40 or even less, if you live closer to Rancho Cucamonga than Western New York, check it out. I like it a lot. I've been using it for all of my 10-gallon batches over the past summer. I highly recommend it. Thank you. So thank you again for watching another Tuesday review from West New York Brews. Check us out at WNYBrews.com, and we'll see you next Tuesday.